Alright, well, what's going on, guys? This one Bob here, and back with another episode of Hex-It, or Hex-Craft, I should say. It's not just Hex-It. So, I'm on Teamspeak right now. I just went and I'm just sitting in the trial mod channel. So, since last time, I actually lost my bow. Still not sure what caused me to lose it, but I found this one now, Legion bow. I've put Unbreaking 3 and Power 5 on it. When I get enough levels, I'll put Infinity 1. But for now, I'm just going to grab all the arrows I can, put it in the quiver here, which holds 5 stacks of arrows, I want to say. Also, since last time, made this cleaver, and I'm going to use that as my main weapon now also, as opposed to using small backpacks for my tools and weapons and armor. I'm still using a smaller backpack for armor, but for tools and weapons I've found the large backpacks, so I'm going to use those. So here's all my weapons. This I still have yet to enchant a bit more. It's at sharpness 3 now. Eventually I'm going to put sharpness 5 and Unbreaking 3, maybe some looting, we'll see. And then Magic Bane, Unbreaking 3, sharpness 5, maybe I'll put some looting. So, if you guys remember, this was the rapier I was using before. It does 9.5 hearts. Also, I've made the beating stick. Kind of a funny story behind that one. I've also made this. I made another cleaver with a steel blade, a paper rod, a cactus rod, and a obsidian large plate, and put 4 things of beheading on it, some sharpness. I'm not going to put auto repair on it, because why would I need to, but that's just going to be the one I'm going to be using for getting wither skeleton skulls when we finally figure out how to get that going. Also, I spawned the Pharaoh, which you guys saw back in episode 2 of Hex-Craft. Got the Ankh. Dire Sword 20, of course, because why not? Trickster Dagger from a pirate ship, right? I want to say, yeah, pirate ship. And that's about all that's changed. Also, I'm pretty sure I had this pickaxe in the last episode. Also got a beacon outside there, if you couldn't tell. I put haste in it for my cleaver. So since last time also I made a pickaxe. I made a couple pickaxes, a couple hammers, and a couple shovels, and a couple excavators. So an auto smelt luck excavator, just an excavator for digging, a silk touch excavator, this hammer which I had before, a silk touch hammer, a auto smelt and luck hammer. I already had these. I made the silk touch hammer, or a silk touch shovel, and then this is just the one I'm going to be using for digging. I was using this one before, but I upgraded to steel as well as with my hatchet. These are the iron ones, the iron versions I had before. Also, this one's going to auto smelt charcoal for me. I don't remember, I probably made it out of cobalt, so that's going to be a bit tough to repair, which is why I put durability plus 50. This one, I'm just going to be using for chopping if it's a really big tree and I know that my hatchets won't have enough durability, so I just made a lumber axe for that. So like the redwood trees, everything else in here I already had. Also armor. So got my protection 4 monocle, protection 4 Unbreaking 3 cloud boots, which I had before. Made some diamond armor for protection 4 Unbreaking 3, protection 4 Unbreaking 3 thorns 3, and then this is where I'm going to be where I'm storing my scale armor for when I go to the nether. Also set a freezerite just in case, a pair of whirlwind boots, ironwood plate, and steel leaf boots, just for if I ever need them. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Myself and let's see who else is on TeamSpeak. Just myself and Stag are on TeamSpeak at the moment. Stag's in his hut and he's muted, so actually, you know what? I was talking about that wither skeleton farm. I'm going to show you where I was originally going with that. I've been having issues with storage space, so I'll probably upgrade those chests to reinforce. I was originally gonna have it in here, so I was gonna go and move. I had the soul cage right here with a tier 5 wither skeleton spawner, and I broke the soul cage, thinking I would get the soul shard back at its full form and everything. I didn't get it back, because up there is where I was gonna like have them spawn, and then halfway down have it have lava to damage them a bit more, along with fall damage, and then use a cleaver for the final hit to get a skull. But, yeah, so I just put it in Logan and Jaden's base here. I actually got a ton of Stag. Yeah, see. So they took a soul shard out of here. There's still some skeleton spawners because whenever I find a battle tower or something that from better dungeons or anything like that has spawners in it, I'll usually just use my Silk Touch Tinker's pick and get the spawners, because you can do it because you can get souls that way if you take a spawner into a skeleton spawner into the nether, and then when it spawns a wither skeleton, which is what it spawns, if you put it in the nether, and you kill one of those with the soul shard on your hotbar, and then you just right click the skeleton spawner. Since there's a wither skeleton soul in the spawner, or in the soul shard, it'll put the instead of trying to put skeleton skulls in the shard, it'll put in wither skeleton souls. And then once it's tier 5, it ignores light levels. I think all tiers can be deactivated by redstone, and then also at tier 5 it'll ignore dimension, so you can do a wither skeleton spawner in the overworld, which is good, that's a good thing, because nether gets should be getting reset bi-weekly, but it doesn't. I don't know why. It just doesn't get reset as often. The Twilight Forest seems to be good with that, with the bi-weekly resets. Because the thing sorry about that. But no, sorry. What was I? Oh yes, the Nether and Twilight. The thing is, I think why building doesn't reset them as often as promised is because to do that, to get it to actually reset on the server, he has to like do a server restart. So like if he goes through like the Nether is the dim-1 file in .minecraft or whatever mod pack you're using for .technic. So when you go and refresh that, he has to do a server restart for it to appear on the server as restarted. So let's do RP. So I'm going to talk to this tag later, see if I can if the on the TeamSpeak and on the website as well, which I'll give a link to both, and the server IP as well. It's in the Hex-It. If you couldn't tell already, Hex-Craft is a server for the Hex-It mod pack in the Technic launcher. but I'm gonna talk to Stag because the banner that they use for Hex for their website and for their TeamSpeak, I'm gonna talk to Stag, see if I can get that off of him, and maybe use that as a thumbnail. See this? See, this is what I mean by storage issues. Also, like, nothing is sorted. So that's probably another part of it. Alright, looks like I don't have any. But, storage space. Wow. Okay then. Storage space definitely becoming an issue, so probably between episodes, or maybe I'll just make a talky episode where I talk about what's going on and such, and I'll, like, fix all this. Maybe I'll get Jaden and maybe Logan on to help me. I don't know. But emerald shards I've actually been collecting as opposed to throwing them away. Which, actually, since last episode, I've gotten that. No, not that. I now have over a stack of diamond blocks. So that's like. That's actually over 10 stacks now. Of diamonds, I mean. Almost a stack of iron blocks. This. Oh. I almost want to buy it just because it's an amount of 42. Which, oddly enough, none of my series have gotten to that episode number yet, which is kind of a problem. Also, might be doing Portal 2 with either Logan or Jaden. I don't know if Jaden has it. I know Logan has it, because he plays it sometimes. Like, on Steam, I'll get a notification Wolverine71 is now playing Portal 2. So I might be getting it soon, so maybe I'll do a series with Logan. We'll have to see. Because I know he's not in a lot of my videos anymore since Shadowcraft kind of went to. Which, if any of you have played on Shadowcraft, you probably know why. The staff is kind of going against Logan without any proof, especially. Such a, like, mostly it was Thrawn and Jabberwocky, I want to say it was. It was CMDR, Thrawn, and Jabberwocky, yeah, that's it. And, so, all three of us quit. All our stuff is still sitting there. But also, if you remember, I was gonna, when I was at Busch Gardens the other day and I did a vlog while I was on the Sky Ride, I did say I was gonna tell you why I quit in another vlog, which I'm going back tomorrow, so maybe I'll vlog again. Probably not, because I haven't done any vlogs in between. But last day of school is coming up. It's June 4th. Yeah, June 4th. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll do a vlog on the last day of school. Maybe I'll make you. And maybe you'll all get to see the beauty that is Logan's face. Ooh, Enderman Land. Not that it's gonna drop it, because you know, greedy. If anyone is wondering why just switch to a cleaver, how much damage does it do? Probably not as much as the rapier. It actually does as much as the rapier. Given I probably could have put 2 paper rods as opposed to 1 paper rod and uh, one cactus rod, because I knew I was going to be putting auto repair, and what jagged does is the lower the durability gets, the more damage it does. So, which is probably good that I use that as the blade on my cleaver that I use for beheading, as opposed to like Manulin, because Manulin is rare, and considering how much iron I've got, steel won't be a problem, because all you do to get steel is smelt iron. Ooh, got another shard. Okay, that's another 7 blocks of lapis that I'm not going to need till later, because although I'm probably not going to make any more tools. Because I've got like every tool from Tinker's. Like, it's not even funny. Like, you know what, I'm going to pull out my crafting station just so I can convert this into blocks. I've got probably at least a stack of lapis blocks by now. And look at that, another block of iron. But when we get back to the base, I'll show you the humanity. Whoa, what? That is something. Oh, it's follower? Okay, then. What the heck? Dougie. I'm not gonna kill it. No. I accidentally killed one of my bugs, actually. So, cool wood. You know what, nighttime is probably not the safest time to be running around and doing whatever it is I'm doing. Which, actually, you're probably saying you're running low on glowing bread, aren't? What's your next food source going to be? Baked potato? A stack of baked potatoes, and then another baked. How am I one-shotting all these? Like, oh, does 9.5 hearts. Still, that doesn't make sense. That is probably unclaimed. Yeah, unclaimed. You know, let's get back to the base, and I'll show you my... And that, kids, is how you kill your wolves by accident. Weapons. Rapier. So here's the rapier I was using before. Cactus crossbar and paper crossbar and paper tool rod. One thing of auto repair, the rest is sharpness, 9.5 hearts, 432 quartz, cleaver, Manulin blade, Manulin large plate, 1 paper rod, 1 cactus rod, 1 thing of auto repair, rest sharpness, 9.5 hearts, only 360 quartz. Now imagine if I were to use 2 paper rods, I would get another modifier. And that means even more quartz, which means does even more damage. So yeah, that would have been that's probably would have been the smarter idea. Now that I think about it, but no, I'm not smart. Oh, okay. Thought I had more lapis than that, but okay. So, yeah, but let me guys know if you would prefer that I do the sorting stuff, sorting and storage cleanup stuff off camera, or like between this episode and the next, or on camera as a kind of talky episode, and what you would want me to talk about. Trying to figure out where. Alright, I'll figure that one out later. So, the other day I was playing on here, and I RP'd onto an island, and I found 4 battle towers, and 4 battle towers and 4 of the smaller pirate ships. Needless to say, that definitely filled up my inventory. Like, I had to go back to my base a couple times just to have enough room. Oh, he paid 26. Okay, then. Now that I think about it, I probably should have gone with 2 paper rods. If you're concerned about me giving away all the sugar cane, I have a farm, so not that concerned. Here you go, bud. Wait. If he just wants the item, I can get that really easily with my excavator that has auto smelt. I'm sorry, it's just... block form of the seared bricks. Let's see, so that's 2 stacks of, and each stack, let's see, it's 1 sand and 1 gravel and 1 ball of clay for each. So that, and then for 8, for 2 grout, it's 4 sand, 4 clay, or sorry, 4 sand, 4 gravel, and a block of clay, and that's what, 32 sand, 32. That math is probably really wrong. Like, I apologize if I just screwed up on that math, and somebody's at home counting this while they are watching this video, although I doubt anybody watches my videos, honestly. But if I seriously screwed up on that math, somebody please let me know in the comments, even though I'll probably realize it before this goes live. So and now to find gravel, which is odd because it's usually everywhere unless you need it. Then it's like, nah. Like, am I right or am I right? By the way, I'm right. Well, actually, we will need that, so. Good, because, and then he died. I'm sorry, that's funny. But, like, call me a bad person for thinking that's funny, but that's really funny. I probably have to go underground if I gravel. Don't quote me on that, but gravel is usually found underground, kids. See, I just found some gravel. Wasn't I right? That's right. That's right. I'm sorry if that just like creeped any of you out. Just like, what? Yeah, it helps if I'm digging gravel as opposed to cobble. It's 13. Ooh, got a piece of grass. I'm not gonna bother putting the clay back in its block form. Jesus. I'm pretty sure I maxed out the lapis on this excavator, so. So I've realized that you gotta do 7 layers and then plus 1 block of 3x3. So when you start digging up a stack of something with like an excavator or a hammer, I'm gonna take off these boots. So it's 2 levels. levels. Also, another good thing with using something with auto smelt is you get the experience easier. Ah, oh, man, so close. 32. 20. So close. So close. I'll just keep them for my. Ooh, I got more. Wait. Ooh. Yeah, if you ever see me on the server, don't ever ask for anything from me, because A, with a trial mod I don't have creative mode. B, even if I did have creative, I wouldn't be allowed to, so... I'm gonna just borrow Jaden and Logan's enchantment table. Which, if you couldn't tell already, they share the space. It's weird, because all three of us usually either have the same base, or we all have 3 different bases that are near each other. But this time, those two decided to be in a base together. Jaden's brother Jairus recently joined the server. We did actually pass by his house. I could probably show you. So I got some stuff done this episode, I guess. Kind of, sort of. Not anything too overly productive, but got something done. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I want you to subscribe and share the video. And, if you liked it, and you want your friends to see it, share it, and all that good stuff. And take care. Love you. Later, taters.